for sandwich and bring it back. We'll plan on sandwich. I don't know, just... We'll find a sandwich shop. I thought I saw one where there was a corner. Oh.
Today is June 24th, 1995. Get the British flag on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Union Jack. Don't just, you take one. Oh, look at that car. It's nice and brisk, right?
Yeah.
It's down there. Renault, look at that. Look at that Renault.
I think I got it. I think I got it.
Nice, right? Yeah. That's Renault. Come on, let's go.
I don't know. I think the battery's running out.
Is it?
I see a battery.
Alright, turn it on.
I'll let it go until it finishes.
Yeah. We'll recharge it tonight. No, but why don't you just save it? Then you find something. Don't use it all up. In case you find something you want to.
Oh, it's out.
Huh?
It's out.
What's that?
The battery.
Oh, it is completed?
It's not recording anymore.
Alright, okay.
There's no picture anymore.
Today's date?
June 25th.
June 25th, 1995. Sunday afternoon, going to Stonehenge. How come this videotape has only 18 minutes?
Oh, no.
Oh, this is the same video, right?
Is it T30
Yeah.
SP or EP?
SP.
Well, why are you wasting SP?
I don't know how to put on EP.
Put it on, just pause it. Wait, that's our room. Yeah, I know.
Oh, what do you mean that's our room? We turn around?
We have the light right now.
Yeah, you're right. You passed this hotel in 85.
I thought that it was done.
Is this the same tape?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember this in the video.
And then I remember I thought one of these was the hotel.
Yeah, right.
Well, it looks like it.
Yeah, this is the one. Wait, I'll tell you when we go a little farther. Because we were on that side, right, sir?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because I remember this square here. Yeah, I think this. Yeah, right here. That's where we were over there. The lines. Yep. That's where we were. Okay, that's enough.
This is great.
Yeah, that's about it.
My goodness, pizza. Shut up.
That's enough, sir. Yes.
Wait, the Canada House.
Hello, good morning to you all again, ladies and gentlemen. We've just got one more hotel to collect some remaining passengers from, and then we'll take you all down to our main departure point, okay? This is where you'll join the coach for your tour that you're taking with us today, so we'll have you there very shortly indeed. Don't know what happened to that wonderful hot weather we were promised this weekend. It was quite nippy yesterday. Friday was absolutely magnificent, up in the 70s and some areas in the high 80s. But it's supposed to clear by midday and a bit more sunshine up here in the lower eastern part of Britain by early afternoon. So let's hope we get a bit of warmer weather out there. Each one with the tour number clearly marked on them, with the destination, of course, written below. Okay, so just assemble those tour board signs. If the coaches are in, obviously you can board, and then we'll have you well underway in Outer London very shortly indeed. Now, if you haven't got a ticket, if anybody's made a booking, perhaps on the telephone and carries a reference number, if you pop into our office in the Albert Hall, I'll give you a piece of paper in exchange for that. Or if you've just paid a deposit on a ticket and you need to pay the balance, if you owe any money, then pop into the office there and do just that. Right, everyone else holding tickets and vouchers already, that's wonderful. The guides will come along and collect them from you when you board your coach. All those on the London tours, they'll be doing a half day or the full day. You passengers are asked to assemble inside the Albert Hall, okay, at door number 6. And I'll show you this in a circular music chamber. The biggest in London, seats nearly 7,000 people. Wonderful red brick rendering. There's cream trim on the windows. Here it is, the BBC, look, I hear, concert orchestra on tour, being ready for a concert inside. Wonderful building. But most of us are in, folks, by the looks of it. Most of the coaches here. Now, see the board on the left? Tour 17 on the left there, which... And when you come...
No. This is Stonehenge, it's a tunnel. Dom, how are you? We're not.
I don't feel like giving you a lot of time.
No, only an hour.
No, it's 10:30.
Oh, 45 minutes. Should I take the guy to the news council instead?
Everyone's getting bored. They bring it home. It's like, oh, come on, I'm just kidding.
Again, I guess you don't really need 45 minutes.
Sure you do.
Did we get to touch it?
No.
Touch.
Well, how am I going to touch it if I'm all the way over here?
Seriously thinks they're really funny.
Okay.
Get out of the way. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's it. You've been standing there for the last 5 minutes.
Okay, so
Let's walk around. You don't have to take the whole thing.
what am I here for, Steph?
You took it already.
What am I gonna look
How
at?
come it's... Aren't you supposed to have it down?
No, you can look at it anyway. No. You can zoom in on that stuff. You know how to zoom, right? Take a few.
Yes, can you get a close up of the cows over there?
Yes.
Over there.
Let me try.
Get the closer to the cows over there.
Okay. Yeah, sort of. Alright. Pig's in space. Piggy? Piggy's home in New York. Hi, Piggy. Hi, Piggy. Yes, we wish you were here. I wish Blondie were here. Well, Glenn, we don't. Ha ha ha. Shut up, stupid.
Stop and then we'll take from the other side.
People always exchange things. It's human nature. Even if there's no reason.
Wait, take a still shot.
I took one.
Right up there by your finger. A snapshot. Right next to it is a button. Are you at a good position? Are you in something good, Steph? Find something good?
Wait.
Did you feel my finger?
Well, I guess this is good.
Okay, I'm gonna rest down. Hold it steady.
Okay.
Okay.
Linseed rape on the right hand side, and this again is really just typical English views. Alan's going to try, if we can, to take you through a village where there will be thatched roof property. All the sheep are bred for lamb meat. We do have quite a lot of problems again with our European allies about sheep, and just lately there's a lot of trouble over here about the transportation of live sheep and live calves, because in the north of Europe there's a lot of animal rights people who are concerned about the length of time that sheep and calves and so on are transported, and that it's inhumane. And they argue that we should slaughter all the sheep, all the calves, and, you know, then send it off that way. But that isn't the way, apparently, our farmers can make money. Very little sheep are bred in England for the wool. Wool is an international commodity on the world exchange, and I understand that the type of wool that comes off the cornfield, that's done deliberately by the farmers. When they plant, they stop up the seed drills so that as the season progresses, they use the same route when they're putting fertilizer or pesticide on the crops, and they only just disturb the same piece of ground and don't disturb the growing crops. It's not these circles and things that unidentified flying objects make in our cornfields, or people come down overnight and flatten it. There's all sorts of theories about things on our cornfields from time to time when you see these areas that nothing is growing, but that's not an example of that sort of thing. Sheep nowadays are crossbred. They're not particular varieties of sheep anymore. They introduce new breeds from Europe and crossbreed them for getting the best quality meat with the minimum of fat and so on. And most of the sheep are slaughtered as lambs. It will be on the left, I think, as we turn around, with the timber in between the brick fascia here. Look at that, and the climbing roses, and the vegetable patch, typically English. And look at the thatcher has got his sign, the bird, on the roof there. And the county of England where I come from, they say a thatcher can smell his roof. He doesn't even have to look and see for his trade. $1,000 probably, I think, to have a roof thatched. And they used to say it costs more with your insurance because of fire risk, but I have a friend who has a thatched property who assures me that it is not that different. And of course you find that one side, the sort of north and east side, which gets the cold and the wet, will probably wear out quicker than another side. And here on the left is another one you'll be able to see. It's got the roof with all the chicken wire to stop the birds and the insects and the mice. That's the story, you know, why we have four-poster beds, because in the old days they didn't have ceilings and all the bits used to fall out of the roof onto the bed, so they had to have a canopy over the four-poster bed. Well, thank you very much, and you've got to thank Alan. The reason he knows it so well, he tells me he lives in that village, so that's why he was able to have the local... Do you live in a thatched roof property, Alan? Oh, his property is not open for view by tourists. Thank you very much, Alan. I'm sure everybody appreciated that. some other crop that looks a bit like potatoes, but I'm not absolutely sure of that. And on the right-hand side, there's some more of those barrows I was telling you about, the burial places. And that area on the right-hand side was probably developed by the Iron Age people, actually. That sort of stepped appearance could well be fortifications that were built up by what we call the Iron Age people, who were the occupants of our country before the Romans came over and conquered us in about 43 AD. Riding pastime, we've got to go carefully. There's someone riding a horse just in front of us. Incidentally, do not go and pick those plants on the side of the road on the right hand side. They are stinging nettles and will give you a very unpleasant rash indeed. There's the horse on the left. There, a gentleman acknowledging that we slowed down for the Pony Rider. It's not the sort of place that is worthy of exploring. I'm sure they'll forgive me for saying that. It's not on the tourist route. And so this is very much just a lunch stop. And being in a hotel complex, there will of course be bathrooms and so on. But I would ask you to please try and keep to the time that Alan gives us, because for the next part of our trip, Bath is, you know, worth spending some time in. And if people do delay us, it then just means we have less time to spend in Bath. And Warminster isn't the sort of...
Let's take the guy at the bar. Why? Who were at the bar? They said they were nice. Oh. The window's nice. Well, it's difficult because what? I know, it's not cool. I like it. I like it.
Bella.
Bella?
The girl?
Hi, Bella. What?
I think so. I haven't looked at it.